Hi, it's Martin and welcome to another video on my Knit365 YouTube channel. Today's video is episode 2 of Vlogmas, which has taken us from day 4 of Advent up until maybe day 6, we will see. Weird t-shirt combo cupboard. My camouflage, can you see me? Yeah, so it's only episode 2 and we're already on a late night accountability one. So it is currently 25 past 10 on Monday. Artificial lighting, bad choice of t-shirt. The cupboards are cream, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, Monday, crazy day in work. We got back from Scotland yesterday. Thank you so much to everyone that has watched, liked, commented, shared, etc. on episode 1 of Vlogmas. I'm just quickly popping in to open up day 4 of the Toft Advent and to show you what we've done. It's 25 past 10. I've literally just finished. But this is real life, right? Behind the scenes. I finished work a little bit earlier. It was niece 2's gymnastics display end of term program. She's 5, niece 2. And yeah, so she had her end of term gymnastics thing. So Mark and I went to see that tonight. And then it's niece 1's birthday tomorrow. She's 9, going on 19. Full of sass, and now massively into Taylor Swift, which is hilarious because she's singing to all the songs. It's so cute. And yeah, so we went to see her. So by the time we got home, it was like 10 to 8. So day 4, we got to open up our box. So you're going to have to recreate this because I've already done it. So in day 4, we opened up and we had another ball of wool. And we had what is skin tone. So this is oatmeal. And oatmeal is the colour that my other 2 dolls are. The mini dolls, the Elf and the Elfie. So we've got some oatmeal for the skin colour. And then what we did, we took yesterday's piece with the beads and we added a head. So there's a chin. They a chin. We don't know what we're making yet. We know it's an elf. So we've got a lovely chin. So we've done the rest of the head. Kerry says there's a few extra stitches to have finished on here, but we're going to stuff it in one go later. I always find the hole with just 7 stitches ever so slightly too tight to get my crochet hook in to push the stuff in. So I always leave half a round to go, and then I've got a little bit more space to stuff. So we've made that, and then we've also picked back up our violet yarn and we've made 2 legs. So this is now definitely a mini doll. So yeah, that was day 4. And very handily, we're told to leave these in the boxes with which they came from. So these 3 bits now go back into box 4. And then the piece that we made on day 1 is living in box 1. So there we go. I've seen someone else's picture as a spoiler, and I don't know how it's going to work yet, but these are going to make... Someone tagged me on Instagram. It's fine. I don't mind these types of spoilers. We're making a scene of some kind. I'm not sure how they fit together yet. When I get the boxes out, they'll start to form a picture. So we'll work out how we build that as we're going. But it's, yeah, late at night. Quick MCAL check-in. I made good progress on the flight and in the airport. And I have finished, you're not going to see this in the light, but I finished the 3rd of the dip stitches. Fluff. So yeah, Will it be finished by France? Who can say? But I've now got 4 rows of stocking stitch. Oh, and I've done it again. Dropped the stitches off. Reese was nagging me to put these on a stitch holder. It's like, I don't need to do that. I do need to do that because it's now very big. Right, that's fixed. Yes, so I finished that on the plane. So I finished, I'm trying to show you in the light. You can't see. 1, 2, 3. So there's 4 dips in total. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're on the last dip. But maybe that's a little bit, it's 10:30. I think we're going to watch a little bit of telly, so I might just do a bit of mindless stocking stitch. But there we go. Introduction for episode 2 done. That was a bit of a whirlwind through day 4 of Ed's Advent, but I'm up to date. Yes. I didn't want to get behind already. Yesterday was really quick and easy because of just learning the beads for those that haven't done them before. I didn't think today's would be quite as intensive, number of stitches, but there we are. It is what it is. We will keep going, but I'm on track. So I'm not sure what you're going to see now. I'm off. I'm in work tomorrow. Then I've got a free night, but I've got to pack and do washing and stuff. It's my work's Christmas party on Wednesday. You might see a little bit of that. There's more stuff coming in the video, but I don't know what you're going to watch next because it's late at night. But we'll open. I know one thing that will be in this video will be the Lonely Knitter and the Little Grey Girl Advents, and I want to talk about the Little Grey Girl one especially because I have yak yarn, and some of you have commented to say that mine is different to yours, and it will be if you don't have the yak base. More on that in this video. I have some comparison photos to show you the yak base versus a normal merino. That's definitely coming. I'll film that tomorrow in better light, so you might see that next. I'm not sure. I'm going to go to bed with my knitting. I'll be back in a moment. Good morning. It is now the 6th of December, I think. Yes, it's the 6th of December, Wednesday. So I did yesterday's Advent piece, but I didn't film it. So again, real life. Yesterday we had a large box, number 5, and inside number 5, trying to do this one-handed, it's not easy. Inside number 5, we had another ball of wool and we had cream. So last night I did, it was about, oh, spoiler, about 11 o'clock. By the time I got home, exercised, we had food, sat down. So yesterday we started another hot water bottle / elf body. We know they're elf bodies now because we've started the heads. So yesterday's clue was to do a body and also to do 2, I'm assuming they're legs. So we also made 2 of these. Now this isn't going to show it very well on camera, I don't think, but they've got oh actually it is. They've got bobbles on their feet. So I'm assuming they're like boots. So I don't know if this is going to be like a mini animal and their claws, or, you know, like ski boots, the furry ski boots that you see in Hollywood movies when they're on the slopes, but not really skiing, they're just in the bar drinking. Is that an après ski? I think so. So we've made 2 of these. So we've got 2 weird bobbly boot things. They were fiddly. So yeah, that was yesterday's clue. And then today's clue was to take yesterday and add a head. And then today's gift, so into a little box this time for day 6. Why did I not know it was day 6? Because I could have just looked at the box, couldn't I? Hey ho. Today's Advent gift is a centralizer, and it's this cute little nutcracker. Look at him. So nutcracker theme, does this mean we're making a nutcracker? Are we doing a ballet? Are we doing Swan Lake? I don't know. Who knows where it's going? But what I did decide to do, to try and mix up the dolls I have for a bit of representation and things for the kiddies, who will undoubtedly end up playing with these when they come over. Today's clue was to continue in skin colour. So the colour that I chose originally was oatmeal, and that's what I'd done on the piece with the beads. What I decided to do this morning, because Kerry's using a different skin colour, I jumped into my stash, not literally, metaphorically, and I grabbed out a ball of camel. So this doll will have slightly different skin colour to the other skin colour, and I think that that's important. So I now need to work out, because we're making body parts in bits. So like what it said is, make the head and put this into box 5, I think it is. Then reading down in the pattern, what we've also done today is then in skin colour, we've made 2 arms. And it said in the pattern, put these in box 4. So, because I was just going to go and jump in and do the arms to go with this one, and obviously I'd need different colour. But the pattern is very cleverly written that we are storing the bits that we make inside the boxes, which has made me think, and I haven't told this to Mark yet, I'm going to need to take these boxes to France with me, as well as the unopened ones, because what if there's a bit that says, get pieces made from the day 1 box, and I haven't got the day 1 box. I'm not going to be able to go any further, am I? So we need to sort that out, but it does mean that I'm able to keep track, and hopefully I've done these correctly and they're in the right boxes. So I've got these 2 arms that will go with one of those. And then this mini doll will have a different skin tone. And who knows, I might grab some more yarn and in different colours. I will see how the pattern develops. So it is just before 8 o'clock. I've been awake since about 5:45. It hasn't taken me all that time. I've had a cup of coffee, I've had a shower, potted around. But I'm now up to date with today's advent clue, because tonight is my work's Christmas drinks. So I'm out after work, so there'll be no more knitting time today. So I didn't want to get behind. So I've done today's clue, and then tomorrow I can do tomorrow's clue. And then, because it's now light, it will be a better light to show off the Laura and Gemma advents. So coming up in this video now, it will be tomorrow, Thursday. I will sit down and I'll show you off all the minis from the other advent. And then, yeah, final packing for us, and we're heading to the airport tomorrow. So I feel good. I'm up to date. I didn't want to drop it on the floor. I didn't want to get behind this early, and I'm glad I done it. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing how it's developing so far. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? I don't know what size box we've got for tomorrow. I had hair from my beard that was in my mouth, and I've now just got it. Random. So yeah, I'm gonna go and head to work, and what you'll see now will probably be me tomorrow, hopefully not hungover, with the other advents. Good morning, good morning. It is now the 7th of December. It's going to be one of those mornings. It's the 7th of December and it is Thursday. So we finished work. I had an amazing Christmas party last night. There were no antics or shenanigans and no videos to show you. We went to the Flight Club here in the UK and we played darts, which was brilliant fun. I got home about midnight. We're running slightly behind. Mark's just gone to have a shower, so I'm filming a little bit while he does that. We need to leave in about 45 minutes if we're not going to be rushing to get our train to Gatwick. But that will then come in the next video. So I'll cut this off, then I can edit this later, and then the next video will be the start of the travels to France. So I'm going to quickly open up the missed days of Advent that I hadn't opened so far. So we'll do Laura first for the Lonely Knitter. So we had this lovely, very muted light grey skein that we opened on day 1. Day 2, I've kept them all for you. So we're going to have a bit of an opening fest now. So you'll have to excuse the rustling. Oh, okay. So day 2, we go into this even lighter colour. I'm wondering if I need to move to the floor. Bear with me a moment. Okay, change of scene. I'm now on the floor, so I've got the big window in front of me, so we have slightly better light. So, day 1 of Laura was this lovely, lightly faded grey. Day 2 I've just opened is a lightly faded biscuit colour. So you can see the difference between the two. So that's 1 and 2. Lovely. Day 3. So if you didn't watch the first video, Laura's advent is based on Star Wars. Oh. Then we go slightly darker grey. What I'll do is I'll open them so that you can see the colours, and then I will take a still photo in a moment so that you can see them all together. Oh, now we're talking. Now it's my colours. Then we go to actual grey. Oh. Okay, I'm obsessed so far. These are going to be, so I'm going to think, I've said, I think I'm going to do some of the new patterns by Stephen West with all the drop stitches that we're using in the MCAL, and do mittens and a cowl, and there's a hat as well. I think these are going to be amazing in that. Oh, darker again. And then lastly, day 7. Laura, day 7 sealed really well. Right. I've literally ripped the bottom of the bag. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so if I hold them up. Actually, that's better than me taking a still photo because you can see the colours. So number 1 over here, up through to number 7 here, obviously. Okay, I am loving. Laura, I am obsessed so far with this fade. It is all my colours. So that's the first 7 days of the Lonely Knitter Star Wars advent. Need to leave those like that now so that I don't mess up the order. Right, so on to Gemma's for the little grey girl, the Nutcracker. And one of the things, and I'm going to do this now for the first one. So this was the colour that we opened on day 1. This lovely golden colour. Now, I'll pop a still photo on screen now. That's the gold colour that Gemma's dyed. So all of the different bases that she offered, that's the gold colour. But of course, you can see that mine isn't that bright. And that's because I've got a yak base. And someone commented on the video below when I opened day 1 saying our colours are different. And I wanted to sit down and talk about it because they will be. So when you have, hopefully this is interesting for some of you that may not know this. And apologies for those of you that will know this. So a normal undyed skein of yarn is usually a white, a very lighty cream colour. I can tell that there's dye on Laura's one, for example, but it was almost like this colour, a little bit lighter. And then the dye takes the colour, as you just saw, in the gold of that mini skein. That was the sparkle base that Gemma dyed. My advent is on the yak base. Now, the yak base starts like a browny colour. So the actual skein starts brown rather than white, and therefore it takes the yarn, takes the dye differently. So my gold looks like that, and it's going to be a really sort of dark and moody tone, which I love. And Mark's MCAL is made with yak, and you can see those dirty dark undertones and I really wanted to try the yak one, which is why I got the yak base. But I thought that might be interesting, hopefully, for some of you to see the difference in the bases where you've got a merino sock base with the gold, and then you've got the yak base, which is also gold, but looks very different. So let's quickly jump into the rest of the Gemma packages. So we have number 2. Oh, okay. It is a different colour. So Gemma and Laura are also doing their fades. So we'll see some subtle colour changes now. So there's Gemma's. Number 3. Oh, then we go into this bronzy bronzy orangey colour. Okay. I said Gemma threw me to start with because I assumed we were starting with red because that was the colour of the bag. Oh, then we've got this coppery colour again. I'll hold them all up in a moment like I just did with the other. And these mini skeins are destined to be a brioche shawl. I know. Okay, then we go into this more of an orangey colour. Number 6. Oh, look at that. Blood red. That's where I thought we were starting for the bag. I don't know, I did that because the bag's there, you can't see that. And then finally, day 7. Oh, like a magenta colour. It's a little bit more purple in real life than it is showing up on the camera. So, and there's Gemma's so far. Isn't that, oh, look, proper jewel tones. Gem, that's going to be an amazing shawl. So again, there's a week of Gemma from The Little Grey Girl. So the next bit now is for me to not mess the order up. Let me put them back down. Not mess the order up. And yeah, I'm not going to take, I don't know what I was going to say then. The rest is for me. I'm not going to take any more of these mini bags to France with me because space in the suitcase is already at a premium and I've had to leave a pair of shoes behind, which is a bone of contention. If you want to take your knitting, you'll have to, so we're not taking them. I'm not sure what knitting projects I'm taking yet because I haven't quite finished Mark's shawl. You'll have to wait for the next episode to see how far I've got, but I'm like this close. So I'm going to take that with me because I'm nearly close to finishing it. I'm also taking a couple of projects that are nearly close to finished. So I will hopefully have some finished objects while I'm away. That's the plan. But I'm not going to take all the little bags with me because I've already got the little boxes from Toft. But we'll then, when we come back, we'll have another sit down and we'll do another week. And I think it's quite nice actually, so you can see the week together. If I just show you one colour each day, you might not be able to make the connection. So I think actually I've quite enjoyed opening 7 in one go effectively because I get to see how they immediately block together. So we'll do the next 7 and then we'll put them all together. I think let's do that. Is that okay with you all? You can't answer back, but I hope that's okay. That's how we'll do it. So yeah, I'm gonna edit this together now, and then when we get to the airport later on, I'll put this up. So it'll be up a bit later on Thursday night. But yeah, Vlogmas 3, 2. How do I not know this? What day is it on? The 7th. Vlogmas 2 because I did days 1 to 3 and then 4 to right. Oh my god. I need more coffee. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing the mini skeins. Let me know, do you still think my ideas are okay for patterns? Have you got any other pattern ideas now you've seen those? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know how you're finding Vlogmas so far. It will get incredibly festive in the next couple of videos because we're going to be in France. Very excited. We're off to Bordeaux first. So the next time you hear from me, I will be in France, in Bordeaux with Mark and my knitting, and there's already a wool shop that we found. We've been there before. The owner is super lovely, so I'm hoping that I can get to do some filming in there. So yeah, not a lot of woolly content, but there has been, because we've had the Toft stuff as well. Yeah, I didn't do today's... Can you tell where my mind is going? I haven't opened today's Toft. I'll do that one later. It's a black ball of wool. I'm making boots. And I need to undo yesterday's with the bobbles. I did it wrong. I misread the pattern. I looked at Kerry's on Instagram. I was like, mine doesn't look like that. And I did 3 bobbles, and then I did 3 bobbles in the next round, and it's not. It's 3 bobbles and then 1 bobble. Bobble. So I need to rip that piece back and do that again, because I messed up, because I wasn't concentrating. That's the downside of crocheting late at night. But there we go. So I'm babbling now. Babbling, bobbling, blah, blah, blah. Right, so I'm going to leave this video here. Thank you so much for being here and joining me through Advent and Vlogmas. I hope that you're all keeping well. I will see you very soon in the next episode on the weekend where we are in France. So let's get going. Let's get to the airport. So until we speak again, happy crafting.